So good morning, everyone, and this is lecture number 3, and we are going to deal with projectile motion here in this class, and probably by the next class we should be able to wind it up. In the previous class, we had seen the formulae for projectile motion, and we had seen some important formulae. Do we remember those important formulae? Yes or no? Remember those important formulae, because most of the question that you are going to get will be from those formulae, and we will do some practice questions based on those formulae so that those concepts become clear in your mind. So I'll give you, we had done some question in the previous class, and I hope that those questions have given you some confidence. These are the type of questions that you will have and you will get in your exam. So the more the number of questions you do, beta, the better you are going to become. Let me see what was the last question that we did, and then we can move ahead. Okay, we had done this question. We had done this question. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do this one. These are the type of questions that are going to come in your exam, and I hope you are going to do this. So this is question number 1. The friction of air causes vertical retardation equal to 1/10 of the acceleration due to gravity. What effect does it have on the time of flight? Okay, just wait. Don't do this one. I will give you another one first. Then just wait. I'll give you another one first. Then probably we will come back to this question. Don't do this one because you might. Okay, we had not done question on this, so let me give you this one first. Okay, this one. Give me the answer fatafat. Which of the following sets of factor will affect the horizontal distance covered by an athlete in a long jump competition? Don't have to write the question. You just have to tell me the answer. Speed, direction, force, and his speed, the direction in which he leaves, and his weight. What affects the horizontal distance curve? Which one, sir?
B, sir.
B, sir, because horizontal distance is basically your range, and your range depends on your u, initial speed, and theta, the direction in which you are jumping. Do we understand this? Yes or no? Okay. Let's see if you can do this one. All these are questions from your previous exam. They have come in not one but two but multiple exam, multiple number of times, and they keep on coming. A cricketer can throw a ball to a maximum. Remember, maximum is given. Maximum horizontal distance of 100 meters. The speed with which he throws the ball is how much? G should be taken as 9.8, not 10. Yes. What is the answer for this one? I'll give you 2 minutes to do this.
Sir, option C.
Sir, option C. That is correct. Well done. We have been getting the correct answers. Well done. How did you get it, beta? How did you get it?
Maximum range is equal to u square by 3, sir.
Yes. Maximum range. It occurs at 45 degrees, and I think I have given you the formula straight away. It is u square by g. Yes or no? That's it. So this is given as 100 meters. So u square is g 9.8 into 100. So u becomes 9800, the root of 9800. Now you don't have to actually calculate it. You can just see which is the nearest root to this, nearest square of this. So it is 32, I guess. Yes or no? See, simple questions come with simple answers. And see, the good thing about NEET is they keep on repeating the questions multiple times. Well, if one question has come once, it may come 15 times, and that is good. So if you can do those questions which have come, you might be doing a lot better than the other students. Can we move on to the next question, please? Yes or no? Okay. This is the next question that comes for you. Two bodies are projected at 30 degrees and 60 degrees respectively with the same velocity. When I say same velocity, they mean the same speed, the same magnitude. Since the angles are different, velocities are different, they are basically talking about the speed at 30 degree and 60 degree with the same speed. So basically the speed is same, but the angle is different. Which of the following option is correct? Which of the following option is correct? They are thrown with the same speed, but at different
Sir,
angles.
option A, sir.
Option A. Why is this option?
Because they are complementary angles.
Well done. These are complementary angles. So again, the moral of the story is very simple. And what is the moral of the story? If you keep on doing and remembering simple things correctly, you would be doing exceedingly well. And trust me, one of these questions is going to come in your exam. You don't have to write the question. You just look at the question, give me the answer. Okay. Don't waste your time in writing the question, beta. If you have to write the question, if there is a diagram, draw the diagram only. Don't waste your time in writing the question. Do we understand this? Comes the next one, my dear friends. This one. Figure shows 4 paths for a kicked football. Ignoring the effects of air on the flight, rank the paths according to initial horizontal velocity. Highest first. So you have to rank them in such a way that the ball with the highest velocity horizontally is first, then the second, then the third, then the fourth. Waste your time only, spend your time only in looking at the question and solving it, not in noting down the question. That might not, because if you note down the question, you will take a lot of time. In that time, I can solve three more questions. That is better than solving just one. Yes, bacha. Yeah, yes.
Option D, sir.
Option D, but that is the correct answer. But why? Because same question may not come. They might give you the same diagram, but they might ask you something else. Why?
Range is directly proportional to horizontal component of velocity.
If I look at the formula of range, it is ux multiplied by t, or it is u square sine theta 2 times u square sine theta cos theta by g, or it is u square sine 2 theta by g. You are telling me that range is directly proportional to the horizontal component. So you are basically telling me that range is directly proportional to ux. In which case, for this to happen, what should happen? Look, range is equal to ux multiplied by something also. So it is directly proportional to ux only if this t is same, time of flight is same. Now this time of flight is directly proportional to uy. So if you have uy same, then only time of flight is same, and then only range is proportional to ux. Now this uy also decides the maximum height. If you go to the formula of maximum height, it was uy square by 2g. And I told you two facts, that the maximum height only depends on vertical velocity. Time of flight also depends on vertical velocity. Now look at this line that they have drawn. All the 4 projectiles, they have the same maximum height. Do we see this? All of the 4 projectiles have same maximum height. This one. If they have the same maximum height, this implies that they have the same vertical velocity, which implies that they have the same time of flight. Wow, when the time of flight is same, your range is directly proportional to your horizontal velocity. So the particle which has more horizontal velocity will go farther compared to the particle which has got less horizontal velocity. And that is the reason why 4 is greater than 3, is greater than 2, is greater than 1 in terms of their horizontal component of velocity. Do we understand this, or this has gone above our head saying bye bye, I'm going, don't stop me, I'm gone for good? You understand this? Okay. Please note this down, draw this diagram, right? Their maximum height is same, their time of flight is same, their uy is same, therefore range is directly proportional to ux, because they may ask you something else in this question with the same diagram. That time you should not fall short. Everyone is understood this? Okay, everything has a reason. If you have the correct reason, you will have the correct answer. Now this one, let's see you get this. One of the most important PMTs used to be Rajasthan PMT. This question has come multiple times in many NEET. A particle covers 50-meter distance when projected with an initial speed. On the same surface, it will cover a distance. How much? When projected with double the initial speed. Don't worry to write the question. Don't spend your time in writing the question. Read the question and give me the answer. the angle of projection is kept same, they have doubled the velocity.
Option C, sir.
Option C, sir. So it becomes 4 times. How did you get the answer, my dear friend? That is the correct answer. How did you get it? So if you remember the formula of range, I've told you it in many ways. And here we will use u square sine 2 theta by g. Do we understand this? Yes or no? Huh? We understand this? Okay. Angle is same. So this is same. G is same. So this is same. So I can now say range is proportional to u square, the initial velocity square. When the velocity was u, the range was 50. Now the velocity becomes 2u. So range will become 2u square. 2u ka whole square. That is 4 times u square. That means if the speed becomes double, the range becomes 4 times. Do we understand this? Yes or no? No, yes. So I can write R2 by R1 will be U2 by U1 ka square. That is 2u by u ka square. That is 4. Do we understand this? Yes or no? No, yes. Remember these types of questions, bacha. The only reason we are doing this is because I know that these questions are going to come. I know that one of these questions you will see, maybe more than one if you are lucky enough. One from 1D, one from 2D. It's going to come. Please, please, please remember these questions. That is why I'm spending so much of time in solving these questions, because I know, I've seen them every time in the exam. One question, two questions, simple ones. Are we ready for the next one? Yes or no? Here comes the next one, and I wait for your answers. A bullet is fired from a cannon with a speed of 500 meters per second. The angle of projection is 15 degrees. G is 10. What is the range, my dear friends? What is the range? I'll wait for 2 minutes.
Option B, sir.
Option B, sir. That is correct, sir. How do you do it, sir?
2
You
square
just
sin theta 6.
yes, my dear friends. The only reason we are doing this is that we get good with the formulae and we can understand how and where to use which one. Here, the simplest one is if you try to do it by this formula, see 2 times u square sine theta cos theta by g, you will have to find the value of sine of 15 and cos of 15, which is not known. So it's better to use this one, u square sine of 2 theta by g, because if theta is 15, 2 theta becomes 30. So the formula becomes u square sine of 30 by g. You can put the value of u is 500, so 500 square, sine of 30 is half, divided by g is 10, and you can get your answer and steady and stay happy. Everyone got this? Yes or no? Can I have raise hand from everyone that we got this? Chalo, 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 chalo. The next question comes. Give me the answer fast. I think we have done this question before. I think we have done this question before. Question before. Question before. Let's see. You can do this. I wait for your answers. Moon, 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 moon. I told you something about the moon, 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 moon. Yes or no, no or yes. Anyone remembers anything about the moon? One thing is obviously we see it in the night sky. And most of us aspire to get to the moon or bring it for our loved ones.
Option C, sir.
Option C, sir. That is wrong, sir. Try again, sir.
Option B, sir.
Option B, sir. That is correct, sir. That is correct, sir. We have done this question before. I told you. Gravity, acceleration due to gravity on moon is gravity, acceleration due to gravity on earth divided by 6. Yes or no? No, yes. Formula of range is u square sine 2 theta by g. In both the places, your angle is same as you and your u is same. So I can write range is inversely proportional to g. Yes or no? So if I write range on moon divided by range on earth, it will be 1 by g on moon divided by 1 by GE on earth. So it will basically become GE by GM. If you can't remember it this way, you can remember it this way. RM into GM will be equal to RE into GE. Do we remember this? Yes or no? Now this GE is 6 times GM. Therefore, range on the moon will be 6 times the range on Earth. I hope all of you understand this. Yes or no? No, yes. Comes the next one, my dear friends. Next one, 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 next one. And here is the next one. Probably the last one in this series. I'll give you one more. Okay, do it. Yes, my dear friend, any answers for this one? It is maximum range, yes or no? When does maximum range happen, bacha? When does maximum range happen, beta? When the angle is 45 degrees, yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. So this is one information that I have, that the angle theta is 45 degrees and the range is maximum, and the value of maximum range is u square by g. I've already done that. Now they're asking you the coordinates of the point where the speed is minimum. And now I ask you, where is the speed minimum? If I throw the particle, where is the speed minimum, my dear friends? So this question consists of 2 or 3 things that I had to tell you, and that is why this question is here. At which point, my dear friend, is the range minimum? Tell me. At which point is the range minimum, bacha? At which point is the speed minimum? So I throw it at an angle theta. It reaches the maximum height. At this point, uy is 0. Ux is same as u cos theta. And it is at this point where the speed is minimum, because after this point, uy will increase. So speed at this point is minimum. Do we understand this? Yes or no? No, yes. Okay. Now, this total is r. Yes or no? So from here to here, it will be r by 2. Yes or no? Yes or no? So the x coordinate is r by 2. The x coordinate is r by 2. And as soon as you look at the option, you don't have to solve any further. You can straight away say that the correct answer is r by 2 comma r by 4. R by 2 is the x coordinate of this point. I will also tell you how to find the y coordinate. To find the y coordinate, I need to know h max. Yes or no? How do you find the value of h max in this case? Remember, I told you the formula. And if I take you back, if I take you back to this and take you back to the formula number 8, h max divided by r is always equal to tan theta divided by 4. Yes or no? I gave you this formula. Yes or no? H max divided by r is tan theta divided by 4. Now let me take you back to this question. Here I know that this is maximum height. This is maximum height. This is, sorry, maximum range. So the value of theta is 45. H max divided by r is tan of 45 divided by 4. Do we understand this? Tan of 45 is 1. So H max will be range divided by 4. In this case, the range is u square by g. So your H max becomes u square by 4g. This is the formula of H max for an angle of 45 degrees. This is the formula of range max for an angle of 45 degrees. So the x coordinate is r by 2 and the y coordinate is r by 4. The correct answer is r by 2, comma r by 4. Do we understand this? How I have done this? Nothing extra, nothing extravagant. We have just used the formulas that I had already given. Yes or no? No, yes. Now let us move ahead and we will solve more problems, but let us move ahead and do one more thing that we have to do, that is known as equation of trajectory. Equation of trajectory. What do you mean by equation of trajectory, my dear friends? Anyone having any idea about this? What do I mean by equation of trajectory? Anyone? What do I mean by equation of trajectory? Yes? Anyone would like to say anything about equation of trajectory? Well, see, what I have done here is I have thrown a particle with a speed u at an angle theta, and the particle just follows like this. This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. Now this thing, this is the path that the particle follows. Yes or no? This is the path. This is how the particle goes. Zoom, 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 zoom. This is the path that the particle follows. Instead of using the word path, we can use the term trajectory. It is a mathematical term, trajectory. The path that this particle follows can be called as trajectory. Now, when I say the equation of trajectory, what do I mean? I mean the equation of this curve that has come. Now, this particle, since it is a projectile, it's an oblique projectile, it follows a different path. When I was throwing it vertically up, it was coming vertically down. It again follow the path. But that time that path was a straight line. Do we understand this? It was following a path. That path was straight line. Do we understand this? Right now, it is not following a straight line. It is going like this. It is not following a straight line. It is going like this. The equation of this path is known as the equation of trajectory. Now, if I talk about equation of a straight line, what is the equation of a straight line? Equation of straight line is y is equal to mx plus c. We know this, yes or no? So it gives us a relation between x and y. Similarly, the equation of trajectory will also give me this. If at any point the particle has an x coordinate and the particle will have y coordinate. For example, in the last question, in the previous question, we had seen the coordinates of the maximum height. Yes or no? We had seen the coordinates of maximum height. It had an x coordinate of r by 2 and it had a y coordinate of r by 4. Yes or no? So every point on this path will have an x coordinate and a y coordinate. The relation between this x coordinate and y coordinate is known as the equation of trajectory. We'll not get into how we achieve this, but we will straight away write that equation of trajectory and remember it carefully. It is y is equal to x tan theta minus gx square by 2 u square cos square theta. Y is equal to x tan theta minus gx square by 2 times u square cos square theta. Please note it down carefully. This basically is giving me the relation between x and y. If I know x, I can calculate y. If I know y, I can calculate x. Do we understand this? This equation of trajectory is nothing but it is telling me the relation between x and y. If I know x, I can calculate y. If I know y, I can calculate x. I'll give you a minute to note it down. Please let me know once you are done.
Completed soon.
Everyone is done? Okay, now remember, once we are dealing with this equation of trajectory, we might have to remember it in some different ways. So let us see, because sometimes one way is useful, sometimes the other way is useful. So I can write the next way: y is equal to x tan theta minus g x square by 2 times ux ka square. Because u cos theta is nothing but ux, yes or no? So I can write it in this fashion also. This is another way of writing the same thing. Let us look for more ways of writing the same thing. Y is equal to x tan theta minus gx square by 2 times u square into sec square theta. 1 by cos square theta is sec square theta. So I can write it like this. Now I can use the trigonometric identity. 1 plus tan square theta upon 2 times u square. There is one more final way in which I can write it. I can take x tan theta constant and I can write it as 1 minus x by r. These are the very different ways in which you can write the same thing. I'll give you 2 minutes. Go through these ways, read them, and try to memorize them. Have we noted down, everyone? Okay. Now, whenever a question of this nature comes, the question would be very simple. You just have to compare it with the correct equation and you will get the answer. This is the first question, and I hope that you can solve this for me. The trajectory of a particle is represented by y is equal to something something. What is the angle of projection? We'll have 2 minutes to solve this, and I hope you can give me the answer. Yes, beta. Anyone with an answer? Or shall I solve it for you? Okay, I see some options here. And the correct option is, yes, my dear friend, option C. That is correct. How are we supposed to do this? It is pretty simple. I first write the equation of trajectory x tan theta minus g x square by 2 times u square cos square theta. And I just compare the terms. Whatever is there with x, you can see x. Whatever is there with x, that should be equal to tan theta. Yes or no? That's it, my dear friends. So my tan theta becomes root 3. My theta becomes tan inverse of root 3. That is basically, we have to find the angle whose tan is √3, which is 60 degrees. Do we understand this? Yes or no? No, yes, everyone got this? Let's see how you do the next one. And I hope, and I hope, and I hope, and I hope, and I hope that you give me the correct answer. This is actually the same question, but they are now asking you something else. The path followed by the body projected along y-axis is given by ding, 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 ding. G is given as 10 meter per second. It is meter per second square. Then the initial velocity of the particle is, initial velocity means they are asking you the value of u. They are asking you the value of u, not your value, the value of u, which is the initial velocity, my dear friends. You are invaluable. I cannot value you. U here is initial velocity. Find it out. Find out. Yes, my dear friends, do we have anything that looks like an answer?
Option B, sir.
Option
B.
Option B is correct. Well done. Option B is correct. What about the other girls? Boys have risen up to the occasion. What about girls? Sleeping? Okay. How do we solve this? We just write the equation and compare the terms. So y is equal to x tan theta minus g x squared by 2 u squared cos squared theta. I look at what is there with x. That should be theta, tan theta. With x, I have √3. That √3 must be equal to tan theta. Previous question. From there, I can get the value of theta. Theta is my 60 degrees. Everyone got this? Yes or no? No, yes? But that, as you can see, is not the entire question. This is just a part of the question, because now they are asking me, my dear friends, the initial velocity. Now, how do I get the initial velocity? I look at what is there with x squared. Now see, with x squared, I have half. Now this half must be equal to this entire thing. Yes or no? No or yes? Huh? Do you understand this? So now I do the needful. My half is equal to g. G is 10. 10 by 2 u squared cos squared theta is 60. So I write 60 here. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So u squared cos of 60 is 1 by how much? 1 by 2, right? So cos square becomes 1 by 4 is equal to 40. Why am I writing 40? This is equal to 10. So u becomes 2 times √10. I've taken the square root. Do we understand this? Yes or no? No, yes. Everyone understands this? Well done, my dear friends. I think these many questions are good enough for you. You must be having a module. You can try questions from that module on this, on the equation of trajectory. The next class, I will come back with more questions. We will do as many questions as possible in this, and then we will move ahead with the next topic. So I will wind off this class here. I hope you have understood the topic and are getting confidence. Remember, up till here, it might come in your exam tomorrow or day after tomorrow, whenever it is. So be prepared, take care, and have a nice day. Any problem, any doubt, I'm always there. Just a message away. Take care and have a nice day, beta. Bye bye.